They say the land never forgets the hands that love it, but even the earth sometimes tests the strength of that love. In the heart of Punjab, where the sky stretches wide and the soil smells of memories, lived a man named Harjit Singh, a farmer whose sweat was as sacred as prayer. His crops once danced with the wind, his fields fed the hungry, and his name carried respect, like the fragrance of soil after rain. But life doesn't always bloom where you plant it. One year, the skies went silent. The clouds drifted away, leaving nothing but cracked soil and broken hopes. The sun burned mercilessly. Day after day, Harjit watched his crops bow their heads and die. And with every dying leaf, something inside him withered too. The lenders came knocking. His savings vanished like mist. And the same people who once praised him whispered now, even Harjit has fallen. He smiled on the outside, but when night came and the village slept, he sat alone under the stars, the scent of dry earth heavy in the air, and whispered into the darkness, "Oh, Mitty, oh, soil, you were my pride. Why have you turned your face away from me?" No answer came, only the lonely hum of the wind across empty fields. Days turned into weeks, but Harjit refused to leave his land. Every dawn, he would walk barefoot through the barren soil, listening, observing, remembering. And then one morning his heart whispered back, "If the land can fall and rise again each season, why can't I?" That was the day Harjit stopped mourning and started learning. He began to travel to nearby villages, to government offices, to training camps. He studied the soil like a man searching for truth. He learned about composting, crop rotation, organic fertilizers. People laughed. "Look at Harjit," they said. "He's mixing cow dung and neem leaves as if he's found magic." But Harjit had learned one secret that others hadn't. Failure had stripped away his pride and replaced it with hunger to grow. When the next season came, Harjit sowed his seeds again. But this time, not from habit, from understanding. He spoke to his crops as he planted them. He treated the soil not as a servant, but as a living friend. And when the rains finally came, they came like forgiveness. The fields that were once dead began to breathe again. Tiny green shoots broke through the brown earth, fragile yet fearless. And when harvest time arrived, the sun rose over fields that glowed gold, richer, fuller, and stronger than ever before. The same people who once mocked him now stood in his field, speechless. They asked, "Harjit Bahaji, how did you do it?" He smiled and said, "I didn't do it alone. My failure taught me. My soil taught me. My pain became my teacher." Years later, when reporters came to interview him, they called him the man who brought life back to the land. Standing under the evening sun, Harjit looked at his young son beside him. The boy asked quietly, "Papa, weren't you scared when everyone said you failed?" Harjit smiled, the kind of smile born from tears. He picked up a handful of soil, letting it slip slowly through his fingers. "Beta," he said softly, "a farmer doesn't fear the dry season because he knows it will pass. Failure is like drought. It hurts, it tests, but it prepares the soil for rain. If I hadn't failed, I would never have listened. If I hadn't fallen, I would never have learned. This," he said, looking at his green fields, "is not the fruit of success. It is a harvest of failure. Life is just like the soil. You plant your hopes, you face storms, and sometimes you lose everything. But remember, even when your fields are empty, your roots are still alive, because every fall prepares you for the rise that's coming. Every failure teaches you how to grow again. So don't curse your broken seasons. They're not your punishment. They're your preparation. Moral: failure is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of your strength. The seed must break before it can grow. The soil must be torn before it can nourish. And you must fall once to rise forever.